What do you boys? You got your boy TDS, and I'm here with another banger. And today we got what if your tongue were twice as long? If my tongue was twice as long, I guarantee I'd be picking up everything with my damn tongue because I know the follicles that's on your tongue and like the stuff that makes your tongue stay safe to all of the things that you eat in a day. It should be strong enough to like I don't know. We gonna find out. You know what I'm saying? But it should be strong enough to better keep me from getting like certain infections and stuff like that on my tongue. But with that being said, this is gonna be like a science video today. And not only that, I'm gonna be smoking this video. If you're a person that don't like smoking, make sure you click off the video. Or if you're a person that's against it, I'm not doing this for any kids that are watching me right now to do it or any of that. Everybody watch Flight. Sometimes smoking his videos, and I don't see nobody saying anything wrong about him. So, with that being said, or his live streams, and I don't see nobody saying nothing about him. But with that being said, let's hop into the video. Make sure you go down below and tell me some videos to react to, man, because I've been needing it lately. It's basically like a sit down and watch video instead of me talking so much. I would just be like, I never do that.
Your last meal, your tongue has given you the best moments of your life. Without this oblong-shaped muscle, you would always be at a loss for words. But what if you had more than you could deal with? What if your tongue was twice as long?
I got a really
How
long
would
tongue.
you speak? What would happen to your sense of taste? And could you ever sleep again? This is What If. And here's what would happen if your tongue was twice as long. From the tip of your tongue to the base of your mouth, the average tongue varies from 7.9 centimeters
Ouch.
to 8.5 centimeters long.
Okay, so I got it.
tongue twice as long would measure over 17 centimeters. While some people might make a novelty act out of this muscle, no one outside of the animal kingdom has ever experienced
goes to
the
right here.
burden of a tongue this long. Even Hercari Brasho Black Cat, who has one of the longest tongues on record, only measures up to
See hers?
11.4 centimeters. Yeah, but can she
Hold
reach
on.
her elbow?
Yeah. Hold on, let's try that, yo. Let's try to see if we can reach our elbow, man. Hopefully I can. Yep, I can touch my elbow. So, I guess me and her on the same breaker. We can touch each. I can touch my elbow.
Never mind.
Okay, I guess we're gonna have to do a challenge.
If your tongue were longer than hers, would you choke to death? The human tongue can move in all directions to produce various sounds and protect your body from foreign objects. And all from its position anchored at the base of your mouth. But if your tongue were twice as long, you might not be able to talk. You couldn't move your tongue to the back of your mouth to make the S sound because your head couldn't hold this freakishly large muscle. You would
Right.
need to develop non-verbal communication skills, whether you're texting or using sign language. And if you can't talk, it might be harder to let someone know you're choking to death. That's because the nerves located on the tip of your tongue allow you to feel the pain of sharp objects entering your mouth, like small bones. With your tongue constantly hanging out of your head, you
Yo,
wouldn't
why
have
you
this
keep
defense
showing that
mechanism.
people's tongues getting stretched? I
But
don't want to
that's
see
not
that.
the only way this muscle protects your
That's
body.
a cringe within itself.
More on that later. With the extra space on your extra large muscle, you might have more room for taste buds. People with more than 30 taste buds
So I thought
in an
so.
area the size of a hole punch belong to an elite group known as super tasters. Every flavor, bitter or sweet, might send you into sensory overload. Yeah, of course, that's assuming you can get actual food into your body. Since you wouldn't be able to
Damn.
close your mouth, you wouldn't be able to chew. Instead, you would have to have your food liquefied and syringed onto the back of your tongue, or take your nutrients through an IV. And with
Dang.
so many papillae on your tongue, your mouth might become a breeding ground for bacteria. These raised grooves already collect bits of food and residue from every meal. So each bite of protein-rich foods like milk or cheese could live in your mouth long past their expiration date. Your morning breath would last all day long.
Damn.
Now, if the thought of all these live bacteria crawling around inside your mouth doesn't keep you up at night, maybe the sleep apnea will. After all, this colossal muscle will get in the way of your breathing, causing you to snore or wake up throughout the night. Like your heart, your tongue works during your sleep. While you rest, your tongue helps you swallow the excess fluids building in your mouth. If you couldn't find a way to restrain your tongue, you might choke on your own saliva. The tongue stands as the last defender against harmful substances entering your body. Your body has a gag reflex that triggers when the area on the back of your tongue contracts, but with a tongue this huge, you may not be able to force out anything other than a groan.
Damn.
And
That's
since
crazy.
your mouth would never be closed, you might be drooling everywhere. Your teeth could become misaligned and protrude outward, and your tongue would become dry and maybe even infected. Your mouth cavity can't hold a tongue this long, and the only way you could resume an everyday life would be through surgery. But if you had
would
the
not
extra
want to
room in
see
your
that.
head, maybe you could make space for this appendage and all those high-level ideas floating in your mind. So,
My
what
bad,
if
so
your
sorry.
brain was twice as big? Well, that's a story
Hold on,
for
another video.
another
What's up?
What If.
Well, that's it for the video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. That's it. I'm tired. I'm gonna upload these videos really quick, and then I'm gonna take a nap and then upload some more videos. So that being said, make sure you guys go down below. We learned a lot in this video. Make sure you guys don't grow extra long tongues, because if you do, you might end up choking on yourself or choking on things. You don't want that things to happen. I don't want that to happen. If you rocking with TDS, make sure you go down below, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Go ahead in the comments and tell me how you feel. Like I said, go check out my other channels, because like, man, I'm going crazy on all three. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of work being on YouTube if people don't really realize it. Even though that I'm just dropping out videos and not really edit them like that, sitting here watching these videos take time. So if you're really rocking with the game, what I mean by the game, really rocking with the, you know what I'm saying, the motivation to want to keep doing this, and you know what I'm saying, dropping videos for you guys. If you rock with me, like I said, hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying, we go to the top, we ain't gonna drop, so let's get it.